I've decided it is easier to pull the engine out than it is to pull the exhaust off to get to the starter. So that's why I'm pulling the engine out right now, so I can get to that starter. This escalated very quickly as the starter turned out to be okay, which means that what we always say is true. It's never the starter. So for whatever reason, this thing was locked up. Well, probably because we sank it and it got water in the engine. But it was just the wrist pin bearings and the piston rings were the only parts affected by this. Everything else is really quite smooth. But I got the bottom end cleaned out. I'm going to start cleaning up the rest of the parts and start getting this engine put back together and get this ski ready to go out on the water. All right, what's up, guys?
Gnarly as it looks. Kinda. Well, that SeaRat sure sounds great. Wow, we're here. Yep.
And man, is it loud in here.
Yeah,
And
I was
smoky.
thinking that this garage was really good sound dampening for the rest of the neighborhood.
Is it not too bad outside?
It's a lot less bad.
I have to cover my ears. And it's still trying to run all the garbage out of the cylinders. You may or may not have noticed that it's not exactly running perfectly in this video. And it's easy to guess that it is the carbs being clogged up after sitting for quite some time. So I went ahead and cleaned the carburetors on it, and they were indeed full of gunk and junk. It was really late when I finished rebuilding the carburetors, so I ended up just leaving them on the bench and going to sleep. Let me know if this has ever happened to you, but I came back the next day to find that all the gas had drained out of the gas tank and was in the bilge. Completely full gas tank, all 5 gallons in the bilge. So I ended up getting the carbs reinstalled, get some new gas in there, take it out. I only had it out for just a few seconds and I realized that it didn't run correctly. The thing starts up and idles perfectly. Absolutely beautiful idle, but it cannot get past the mid-range. When we get there, it falls right on its face. I gotta track down some more mystery issues. I've already looked at the spark and the compression, and those are okay, so we're gonna have to find something weird in the fueling. Unless for some reason the CDI is completely cutting out and dying once we get to a certain RPM. I'm gonna keep tinkering on the SeaRat. Really wanna get it out this year, at least for one solid rip. But that's gonna do it for this video, and I will see ya in the next video.